Billy Goat Bluff track, first serious track in the high country I'm doing, and yeah, it's pretty fallen straight from the get-go. Like, it's pretty vertical, straight up, a bit shaly. I'm coming up to some big S-bends now, not so off camber, so it's not too bad, but there is a bit of a rock step, nothing too serious. Just going up. I'm down at 18 psi, I knew it was a bit rocky, so 18's good. It's getting a little bit more, little bit off camber, a lot more rocky. It's got a few more rock steps now. Just trying to stick to the left hand side of the track where the less big rocks are. There is a lot of washouts along the way too, so it's not just like straight going up a hill, can't stop, so you get to the washout and stop and wait for people to do sections and stuff like that. It's a bit slippery here, might have to give it to it. Alright, big, pretty steep hill climb here. Straight off the bat, little rock step on my left. It's raining a little bit, so hopefully it doesn't get too slippery, but the view behind me is bloody unreal. If you have a throttle controller in your car, either turn it off or go to E mode, eco mode, and choose there so you've got lag in your throttle. So if you do bounce and you tap your throttle, you're not going to jerk. It just makes it a lot more docile, which is what's good about those throttle controllers. I have mine on E1 because it's got a little bit of lag in it. I'm just trying not to bounce because bouncing equals broken things. Oh yeah, of all places, I just stopped here, got my camera gear, and the car won't turn on. I got my jump pack. Let's see if it works. Let's pray that it does, because I'm in a very shit spot. I'm not quite starting backwards. No way. This is just a little pack from King's that I brought. It's got charge. It's like $100 something bucks. I rate this little thing. I've used it about 5 times now on myself and other people. Just hope I don't blow a fuse either. Connect it up. It'll flash green and red. You go and start the car. Fingers crossed. Not good, not good. Can we get a better connection? It wants to start. Is that connected? Nope. Shit! Oh! Whoa! That scared the shit out of me! Alright, I'm just gonna leave it for a minute. Let everything turned off. Alright, so it shows it is putting charge into the battery. So I'll just leave that for a little bit. Not really what you want, eh? Worst case, I can maybe roll back a little bit and try and clutch start it. But I'm in a very gnarly spot. Yeah, we'll just leave that for a minute and wait. Thank God for that. So, me getting in a sticky situation as usual, showing why it pays off to spend money on things. So make sure, if you want one of these, show your missus this so she sees that they're usable. So there's a lot like better brands out there, but they're a lot more expensive. I just had the King's one. I think it was like 100 and something bucks, 120 bucks, $110, and I've used this 7 or 6 times now. So that's what I got. I've had it for about 2 years. So yeah, the batteries lasted a while. So it turned out it didn't work the first time because the actual unit was flat. So I just hooked it up to my 12-volt Mackenzie, charged it for about half an hour or so, and got more charge in it. And oh man, thank God I got this little thing, eh? So if you're looking at getting one, I just gave you a reason to buy one. All right, let's get going. Into a really long section. Spots you can stop on this one. There's probably actually no spots you can really stop midway on this one, so it's full commitment once you're into it. Looks like I fell in that rut, which I was trying to avoid. Come up, as I was coming up this big step, the arse end dropped inside the rut, and I am on a very, very, very bad angle. Very bad angle. So the back wheels drop down into this rut, and almost on the wall here. So I'm gonna get the winch out. Yeah, this one put me heart in my throat, that's for sure. Right, there's a tree up there. I'm gonna go off that tree there. Let's get into it. Bloody hell. Oh. Right. Lockers, first gear. I'm out. One thing that bugs me is cameras never put in perspective of how steep stuff is. But this track is bloody steep. Like, steep. Leaning forward as I walk. It's crazy driving up this thing. It's definitely steepest driving I think I've done. I've done steep stuff before, but not for such a long distance. This is just goes on and on and on. Wow, a little bit of speed. sucks when you can't get out, see what's around the corner. Like this hill I can't stop on. I had no idea what I was in for around that corner, but lucky it's nothing. That's Billy Goat Bluff track done. What I'm gonna say is holy shit. that was good fun. Once you get past that little ridge that I stopped on, it's pretty much fire trail. There's one little section going through now, it's a bit rocky. From here, I'm looking on the hammer, I'm gonna go to the East Pinnacle. There's a bit of a look out there, so I'll go check that out. And it's 3:45 now. I might try and find a camp soon and set up camp. I've driven up to the East Pinnacle after the Bluff track, and it's 4:15, so I think I'm going to camp here for the night. I'm glad the fog rolled out because the view is absolutely phenomenal. It's so nice. Still a bit of fog around because of the rain. But let's hope tomorrow there's no rain. Let's try to set up. Someone's even got a nice little cozy chair here already. I don't even have to whip out the camp chairs, back support and everything. How good's that? Beautiful. I'll be using that. Some firewood, fire. That's me. Set up. Before I came on this trip, I went out and brought the Milwaukee electric chainsaw. I do have a little Stihl Mini Boss, great little chainsaw. I just didn't want to lug around all the fuel and bar oil and stick the canopy out with petrol and rah. So I went out and brought this because I always carry Milwaukee batteries on me for my radios and pumps and whatnots. And I rate it. I think it's a little weapon. I've had no dramas of it so far. It's third time using it. It comes packed, everything ready to go. All we got to do is throw a bit of bar oil in it, and it's freaking G to G, good to go. But yeah, I rate them. I know they're pretty expensive. They're brushless too, which is good. But I think, you know, if you don't want to carry around, you still got to carry around bar oil. If you don't want to carry around fuel and two-stroke mixture to mix it with the petrol for the chainsaw, I highly rate these Milwaukees. They're good. There was a nifty little trick that an old bloke I was camping next to a while back taught me with starting fires, and he said it helps starting with wet wood. So I'm putting it to the test. Some of this wood's wet because it's been raining here last couple of days. So basically, get a can, cut the can in half wherever you want it, fill it up with petrol, and you light it. Don't worry, it's not going to explode or nothing because the vapors and everything escape. But you light it and it pretty much works like a candle. And it's just going to sit there burning and burning and burning and burning. Just make sure when your fire's out, when you leave in the morning, whatever, just take this can with you. Don't leave it in the fire and whatnot. So we'll give it a go, see if it lights this wet wood. So you just see the can in there, how it's working like a candle. So it's just full of petrol. I lit it, and it's burning upwards. It's all the wood. And they'll just keep burning in the centre. Instead of tipping fuel all over the fire, that would just slowly burn in the middle of the fire. Satay kebab sticks. I just got a packet carbonara from Woolworths in there. I rate these Kmart stuff. So this is a Kmart skillet that my sister got me, and just a Kmart pot that I brought before I came out here. And they've both been serving me pretty well. You don't have to spend massive money. Like obviously there's more expensive brands out there. Do the same thing. Yeah, these are serving me very well. It's getting nice and creamy now. So all that is a packet carbonara from Woolworths. I just take like the block of butter with me, a little block, bit of long life milk. Throw that in there, a bit of water. Nice, easy, quick, tasty thing to cook up on the campfire. And there you have it. Satay chicken carbonara over the campfire. Bloody delicious.